Hi and welcome back to Norski TV, doing a preview for the game, the Europa League game, Arsenal v Slavia Prague. Tomorrow, kick-off at 8 o'clock at the Emirates. This is an absolutely massive game for Arsenal. I only hope of getting back into Europe. Right now, we are lying 10th on 42 points after a disastrous game against Liverpool, where we lost 3-0 at home. Our team did not turn up whatsoever. And going into this game, you would have thought, we would have given a good account of ourselves against Liverpool, but it wasn't to be. And I'm kind of worried about this game going in against Slavia Prague. Now, listen, I'm hearing that I've got a number of suspension. One beat one of their players. Obviously, they had that issue with the race remarks that was against the Rangers team. And I think he's suspended for one game. I can't remember the player's name. I think he might be a midfield. I'm not too sure. And then, obviously, they've got a couple of defenders that are out as well. But they have got dangerous players. They've got two wingers. Don't know their names, but they've got two good, quick wingers. They do play pretty much pressing game. Listen, they're no slouches. They've beaten Leicester. They've beaten Rangers. And we cannot go into this game taking this. We've got to take this seriously. We've got to be focused. We have to be 100% focused. We've got injuries ourselves now. You're hearing that David Luiz is has had knee surgery. It's a small procedure, but it's going to keep him out until the beginning of May. And then the massive blow, Kieran Tierney. We're hearing now, according to Arteta in his post-match, in his pre-match, conference, that it looks like Kieran Tierney might not play for the rest of the season. It looks like he's got knee ligament damage after he collided with James Milner in the game on Saturday. So that is a massive blow for Arsenal. He's such a key figure for Arsenal, drives the team in terms of energy and commitment. We're going to lose that. Obviously, in terms of who plays in that position now, the likelihood is that Cedric Suarez is going to have to step into that role. Now, Cedric Suarez has kind of been on and off in terms of how he's been playing, in terms of his form. There was a couple of games where he played really well at left back, but then there's other games where he was just absolutely terrible, wasn't at the races. But we need this guy to be switched on. This is not normally his position, but this is what we're going to have to go with. Not only that, we've got a choice out of Bellerin or Chambers, who will now be looking to feature in that right back position. For me, I would probably prefer Chambers there, but the likelihood is that Arteta is probably going to go with Bellerin, who's a more seasoned right back. Now, we have to, as I say, this game is absolutely important. It's absolutely important that we get off to a winning start, first leg at the Emirates. We need to win this game, and obviously to take, that form over to Slavia Prague in the Czech Republic. We have to, make it count. Our forwards need to be absolutely on it. Aubameyang needs to be on it. Laka needs to be on it. Pepe, Martinelli. He hasn't had much game time. Him coming on with only 12, 15 minutes of the game. What effect is he going to have on the game? I would like to see him start on tomorrow. I would love to see him start, but is it going to happen? Who knows? As I said, we've got injuries, and we just got to see. We're hearing that Saka, Granit Xhaka, and Smith Rowe are going to be hopefully available for the game. They have been in training. Obviously, Arsenal have put out their training video yet again. Their promotional video. But listen, it's all good you doing your shooting practices, playing your quick football. What really matters is what you do on the pitch. And I'm tired. It's the same old rhetoric. You have a bad game, a couple of days later, everybody's back to normal. You put out your training videos, your promotional videos, and everybody's, isn't it nice? Isn't it nice? Nah, not acceptable. What you do in training needs to now be replicated on the field of play. And I want to see that starting tomorrow. Aubameyang, you are the captain of our team. I want to see you perform. And, Slavia Prague, they do leave a lot of space. You can play around their press, but we're going to need to be right on it when it comes to counter-attacking. And the likes of Aubameyang is probably going to be able to do that. I think putting Laka in that team, I think would probably be counterproductive because he likes to come deep and pick up the ball. I think Aubameyang needs to be playing on the last shoulder, and as I said, they have got some defensive injuries, so we need to, capitalise on that. So going with the team, and just to say, we've played Slavia Prague in our history twice. 2007-8 season, where we put 7 past them in the first leg. Then we went to their ground, 0-0 draw, and this was in the Champions League. So we can beat this team. But if we go into this team any way where we're not on it, then they will take us. They will take us. They've taken Leicester, who are way above us in the Premier League, and they've beaten Rangers, who are the potential champions, or are the champions of the Scottish Premier League. So, they're no pushover. Just because, we haven't heard of them in the sense of, they're not no big name team. But what they do possess is that they play as a team. They don't have no big stars or whatever, but they do play as a team. And we're Arsenal, we have to be on it. So I'm just going to quickly go into the team selection and who I'd like to see playing. Look, Leno looks like he's going to be starting in goal. That's a given. I'd love to see Matt Ryan, but he doesn't look like he's going to even get a chance. Leno has been making some high-profile mistakes, and he has to be on it tomorrow. So I'm going to go with Leno in goal. At right back, I'm going to go with Chambers playing at right back. In the two centre backs, I'm going to go with Gabriel and Pablo Mari. Not trusting Holding. Don't trust the guy. Not good enough. It has to be Pablo Mari and Gabriel playing in that centre back, and then obviously Cedric Suarez playing that left back. In front of them, now that we're not hearing that Granit Xhaka's back, if we're going to go with a 4-2-3-1 formation, then we have Granit Xhaka and Thomas Partey in front of the back four. And then the 3 up front, or 4 up front, let's start off on the right hand side. I'd love to see Martinelli playing on the left, as a striker, left-sided striker, left-sided attacking midfielder. Hindi, I'll go with Odegaard, Saka on the right-hand side, and Aubameyang up front. I know people are going to want to go with Smith Rowe, but I think, not to say that the game was coming too soon for him, but it would just be good if we can give Martinelli a run out. And I think if you've got him, that kind of pace, he's going to be direct. He's quick and he'll be direct. I'd love to see him playing, and starting tomorrow. So that would be my pick for tomorrow. So let's just quickly go through it again. Back 4 of Chambers, Pablo Mari, Gabriel, Cedric Suarez. In front of them, we have Thomas Partey and Granit Xhaka. On the right-hand side, Saka, Odegaard in the hole. I know they're saying that they're trying to assess him. He had an ankle problem. But say he doesn't start, then maybe Smith Rowe could probably play in that position. But for me, if he's fit, Odegaard plays in that number 10 role. And on the left-hand side, Martinelli, and up front, Aubameyang. You need to prove yourself, Aubameyang, tomorrow. Let's see what you can do. And if you're not cutting it, man, well, boy, I don't know what to say, mate. You need to give a captain's performance. In terms of the predicted score, I'm going to go with a 3-1 win. I think Slavia Prague will score against us, but if we can take a convincing goal lead to the Czech Republic, then that would be good for me. And then we can play a more, I don't want to even say the word pragmatic. I just don't know. We just need to win. We just need to win tomorrow. So I want to go with a predicted score of 3-1. Hopefully I may do a watch along tomorrow, so look out for that. I'll probably alert you maybe half an hour before, but looking to do a watch along. It'll probably be by myself, but who knows, I might try and see if I can get somebody on the stream with me. But yeah, 3-1 win, and let's have something to smile about. Come on, Arsenal, please don't let me down. You need to buck up your ideas from the last game when we played Liverpool. Please like, subscribe and share. Come on guys, get me to 130.